Whew, man. I just had a long fucking day at work today, man. Whew, I could use a drink. Man, whatever you got, I'm down. Beer, whiskey, rum, I don't care, man. I gotta forget reality for a little bit, man. I gotta try to take my mind off it. Man, I still feel reality. Can you give me another glass? Alright, it's slipping a little bit, but I still fucking see reality. One more. Woo, there we go. Now I don't know what reality is. Yeah. This feeling feels good. This feeling feels so friggin' nice. Oh, man, it's amazing. A few hours later, reality came back. Yo, you have any more drinks? Thanks. Man, I still fucking see reality. Hold on. Man, give me the whole bottle. Yeah, man. Yeah. Reality doesn't exist right now. You know, reality doesn't exist. Reality doesn't exist. Reality's coming back. Got more drinks? You get the point. Like this is the whole reason why we become alcoholics, because of the way life is, how stressful everything is. We're trying to forget our problems, whatever our problems might be. There's a whole variety of problems we have. You know, people work long hours or whatever, and then they want to have a nice drink to settle down and unwind and relax, you know, and then reality kicks back in, and then you see like, fuck, you know. So drinking, I mean, you know, if it gets you out of that, I guess, out of that state, that depressing state, but really it just makes your life worse, because then once it wears off, you come back, then you want more of a fix and more of a fix and more of a fix. Pretty much like drugs, same shit. You know, you do a drug, whatever it might be, let's say weed, for example, it feels good being baked, high, and, you know, eventually it wears off. Try it again after a while, like, I'm getting immune to this. I want to try something else. I want to do some snorting now. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, it's wearing off now. I want to stick the needles in, you know? I mean, this is how it all begins, you know? Life is so depressing that this is why drugs are a thing. This is why drinking is a thing. This is pretty much why all these supplements, you know, are a thing. Because we're trying to temporarily escape our problems, whatever problems we might have, whether it's worrying about work, worrying about money, financial, things that might have happened to you in the past or whatever. I'm just going on with a list here. But so this is why we pretty much turn into drugs and shit, because we try to escape we try to be numb to escape the harsh reality that we're experiencing, you know, if that makes any sense. It could all start with basically marriage problems, let's just say. People are having problems with their marriage, whether it's financial, just not getting along, or just in big disagreements with whatever it might be. People start drinking or doing drugs to try to cope and forget about that problem temporarily. But the thing is, people slack to understand it's only temporarily. It's gonna come back, reality. And what ends up happening is reality hits you even harder than what it originally did, and then that's when people want to drink more and more, and this is where we all become addicted, and then this is where we become alcoholics or drug addicts and shit like that, you know, alcoholism. I mean, it's just a vicious cycle, you know, just in general, life itself with the rat race, but it just all leads to more vicious cycles. If life was a better place, maybe there wouldn't be as much alcoholics, maybe as much drug addicts, because let's say life ain't stressful in any way, right? Then what would we need these things for? You know, it's basically like an antidepressant for us. It's really not an antidepressant. It's not but it's like an antidepressant, from where whatever we're experiencing that we don't want to feel, we try to drink or do drugs or whatever it might be to try to temporarily escape that issue. But sadly, it's not going to be forever. Plus, this whole life ain't forever. That's what people slack to understand too. You know, we have all these worries, we have all these regrets, we have all these stress feelings, you know. Meanwhile, one day, nothing really is gonna matter, you know. Like I always say, I mean, it's just, I gotta keep saying it because it's just the truth. I like to drill it into people's heads, you know. I mean, it's just the damn truth. You know, Doesn't matter what you're struggling through one day in the long run, it's not really going to make a difference. It's not going to matter, you know. Doesn't matter if you succeed. It doesn't matter if you fail. You're all ending up in the same place in the end, you know. Doesn't matter how rich, poor, handsome, not handsome, whatever. Doesn't matter what race you are. It's not going to stop the fact that one day we're all just going into that same era of non-existence, you know. But yeah, like there's some people that are say, you do realize if you drink a lot, or if you do this certain drug a lot, whether you smoke a lot, cigarettes, whatever, it's no good for you. And we know that, but why do we do it anyway? Because really we're trying to just numb the pain we're in. Whatever the cost might be, we're willing to take that route because we're in such bad pain for whatever we're experiencing. I mean, it could be anything, and we just accept. It's almost like when you agree to like a contract or whatever, certain things, but you agree anyway. Well, it's like the same thing with that. You pretty much know what could happen, but you're just like, what, I'm in just such bad pain that I don't, fuck it, man. I'll do it anyway just to numb the pain. And that's what ends up happening. That's why we do these certain things. This is why people smoke 100 times a day, because it's relieving stress or whatever. I mean, I'd be straightly honest, I never in my life ever smoked a cigarette before, ever. So I don't know what it feels like, really. I mean, I'm not into that. I have done weed before, but cigarette wise, I didn't even do a cigar either. I never even tried a cigar, just weed. But as of right now, I don't do any of that stuff. I'm clean. Like if I were to get a drug test right now, I'll come out clean. But and the crazy thing is, with that being said, sometimes I have bad allergies where my eyes literally look bloodshot, like if I'm high as hell. And I always said to myself, it'd be funny if a cop pulled me over and he'll probably think I'm high as hell. And I would say to him straight out, no, officer, I just got bad allergies. And he'll probably wouldn't believe it. And I'll be like straight out, like, give me a drug test right now. I'll prove you wrong, But yeah. But yeah, people do these things because they're trying to ease their pain. They're trying to relieve their pain. But sadly, it's just going to promote more pain, And then that's why we become more addicted to it. We see that eventually once it wears off, the pain comes back, and then we do it again because we try to numb it. It's like, think of it this way. Afrin, like a nose spray thing. You can't breathe. You put that spray in. I could breathe now, But then it starts to get stuff. Oh, I need it again. Psst, psst. After 12 hours or so, they say. Usually those will last 12 hours. Then your nose gets stuffed. Psst, psst, put it in again. You're good. And over the time, that starts to mess up your nose. And I admit back then, I used to use that like crazy because it would keep getting stuff. So that's like another perfect example with drinking or smoking or doing drugs. It makes you feel temporarily good. But then once that good feeling comes to an end, we need more of it. We need more. We feed into it, We get more addicted to it. It's hooking us in. It's like a hook grabbing us. And some people just can't help it. Even though you tell them, dude, it's not good for you. I know, but I can't help it, I mean, people just, they don't see it at that moment. Or whether they do see it or don't see it, they don't care because they just do whatever it takes to have that temporarily good feeling. So if it's risking their life, so be it at that very moment just to feel good. Or just to feel no stress or no pain or whatever you might be experiencing that you're trying to get rid of for the moment, And that's actually another thing I want to point out. Like cigarettes, how they sell cigarettes. Things are bad for you. Obviously, people know that. But yet they're still selling things for, for people that smoke. It's like they're getting you hooked in really for this. They don't care about you. That's just another way of proving that they don't care about you. Because they're literally selling you something that can kill you, that can give you cancer. But hey, who cares? We're making profit off it. We're making profit off these people abusing their bodies, putting drugs or nicotine or whatever into their system that could possibly kill them or give some kind of failure to whatever. But we don't look at it that way. Who cares? We're getting this from them. So if they die, at least they gave us this. That's the attitude. So that just proves right there the system, doesn't care about you. And they're the whole reasons why we're pretty much in that boat. Because we're stressed about jobs or just, whatever. Oh, man, I had a long day. Oh, let me try. I need a smoke. Or, break time, I take a little smoke, It's all just fucking evil shit, man. It's like now with weed being legal, right? And people driving and smoking weed, how that could be kind of dangerous because it, makes your reflexes a little slow. You're more like, you're not like that. But they don't care. They make it legal because it's all for this. Whatever gets them more money in their pocket, whatever they got to do. They don't care for the safety of us. They just care what we could bring them, meaning paper-wise, money, That's fucking greed. That's all this is. We literally care about some paper more than an actual ticking heart inside. Sad. Sad and disturbing. It's disturbing. It really, like, when you when you come to think about it, it's so friggin' disturbing how a non-living thing is more appreciated than an actual living thing. That's disturbing. At least I see it as being disturbing. Like another thing with the lottery. People literally go out of their way to get addicted to gambling. They like to play the lottery. And why do they really want to do that? Because they want to be free from the sin. At least that's why I play it. When I play it, that's the reason why. People want to try to win big, so they don't got to worry about anything in life. They could be free. At least that's how I look at it as. That's why I would play it. I guess some people would be like, yeah, just play for the fun of it. But really, I don't see what's the fun of it. We're just trying to win the stupid thing, so we don't got to be friggin' 9-to-5 moron sheeps, But, it just shows you right there. That's another way they get you. Most of the time, it's all a gimmick. It's all fraud, like it's all scammed. You're going to pretty much play a scratch off. It's all rigged. It's all going to be no good. It's very rare that you're actually find the actual one that's the jackpot. Very rare. They're all just rigged. But we, are so, desperate to try to win that we give them money, and that's how they get making their money. That's why all this shit's promoted for money. All these things they sell, all these things they advertise is all just for money. Same thing with drugs. And it's all from the system. They're making us sick like this to the point where we'll go out of our way to buy this or buy that because we're trying to escape whatever hellhole that we're in, but really the hellhole's from the whole system itself. It's like people smoking, people buying booze or whatever, because the way life is, the way everything's stressful, bills, whatever, you may not have enough for this, for that, so you want to drink it away to try to forget the problems, whatever that problem might be. But we, feed into them by, making them rich by buying the product. Whoop, I'm gonna get this cigarette. My problems are all over. Well, no, it's not. Oh, now it is. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, shit, I ran out. I gotta go buy more. Oh, drink. Oh, I gotta buy more. And there you go. You get what I'm saying, Like, same thing with the lottery. You play the lottery, scratch it off. Damn it, this ticket sucks. Let me try another one. Maybe this one will be better. All right, I won a few dollars off this. Oh, wow, I won actually $40. All right, maybe and then that's how they just get you to keep playing and playing and playing. And that's how we end up becoming addicted. And the more addicted we become to something, the more money they're making off us. It's like the more cigarettes we're buying, the more money they're getting. The more lotto tickets or whatever, they're making them more money and you're going broke. But do they care? Of course not. And they're the reasons why we're in this situation in the first place, of why we're feeling this certain type of way. It's a sickening world, man. It's a sickening world. This is a world where you could just rant 24/7 about the problems and the hell and all the chaos here, It's not going to solve anything. It's not going to change anything in any way possible. But it's just something that needs to be addressed, Like, I just like to, really go with these topics and rant about it because, people just need to start hearing the truth, Not going to change anything, unfortunately, but still. It's good to know that there's actually people out there that see what we see and we're not alone and we're not weird like the other idiots think we are or whatever, It's just we have common sense. People say, why you're so negative? I always get that all the time. And I'm saying to myself, I'm not negative. Life is negative. I'm just saying what's negative about life, Me, I wouldn't say I'm a depressed person. I mean, when I still get anxiety sometimes, time to time. But when in that state, when I had it really bad, I was a little depressed because I was always feeling sick every day. Now, I wouldn't say I'm depressed, but I'm just saying, in general, life itself is depressing. Being in this setting, being in this world is pretty much depressing. Everything I see, everything I hear that goes on is depressing. And that's all, everything I hear and see is what I'm basically talking about in the videos. And some people be like, oh, you're just being negative. And I'm like, no, it's not me being negative. It's life itself. I'm just describing what life is. That's all I'm doing. Now, if I was negative, I'll be like, all right, let's all just end it, you know? Which I never recommend, you know? But I mean, like I said, I can't blame people that done that. But I'm not encouraging it, and I never will want to encourage that, you know? But, yeah, I'm just describing what life friggin' is, man. That's all I'm doing. I'm not really, you know, trying to be like a negative, bad influence on people. I'm not. It's just, I'm trying to just tell it how it is, how life really is. How we should really wake up and start smelling the coffee and see for what we're truly in, you know, what world we're truly in, because it ain't a good world, man. And if I'm negative for saying that, then so be it. It's the truth, though, man. This world sucks. It does. I mean, I can pretend and say life is good, life is bad, but then I'm a phony, because it's not true. I know it's not true. And people watching this that agree with me know it's not true if I start saying that. They know it's bullshit if I'm saying life's a gift, working's awesome. I mean, paying bills is so much fun. I can't, you know, I'm so happy to be born in this world, because one day I get to pay bills. One day I get to pay for this. One day I gotta pay taxes or mortgage or rent or whatever. I'm looking so forward to that. I can't wait till I'm an adult so I can go through all those responsibilities and hassle. And in the long run, I'm going to die. Man, how exciting that was. I would totally wish I could get reincarnated to do the whole repeating thing all over again. I mean, come on. How stupid do I sound just saying that? Because it's the fucking truth. It's fucking whack, man. Who wants to do this shit? Rather just speed to the process, get to the end. You know? And that's why some people do it. And I can't blame them for it. I don't recommend it, but at the same time, like I said, I can't blame people that do it. And this is the whole reason why we start drinking, we become alcoholics, drug addicts, you know. It all hits big. That's why we start gambling. This is why we, this is why we start gambling. Because we're trying to find a way to free ourselves or whatever, or numb the pain, whatever, with drug-wise, alcohol-wise, you know. And instead, it's all just hooking us in deeper because we're not really getting our problem solved. It's just getting worse. Play a ticket or whatever, you lost. You play it again. Oh, you won a little bit, you play it again. You lost. You play, and that's how you go through all your money, and then you end up becoming broke, homeless possibly. But do they care? No, he made them tons of loads of money. Same thing with cigarettes. My grandma, let's just say, died because she smoked, you know, she got cancer. Think they care? No. At least your grandma, when she was alive, made us this before she damaged her, you know, her insides. All they care about is this. They don't care about your health. They're selling things that are literally toxic. Toxins for you. Nicotine going in your lungs. But why are they doing it even though it's you know, they know it's not good for us, but why do they do it anyway? Because it's making a sale. They know people need it. They know people have pain or whatever, and they know they got to try to hook onto some kind of supplement to try to numb whatever they're experiencing. They know that. They're evil. They're crooks. They know about that. They know how to, how can I put it this? They know how to, like, look us in the eye already, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. It's crazy, though. And we end up doing it. We end up feeding into them, and we're getting them rich. We're getting the company rich. Things that are toxic for us, they're selling. Because they're making money. They don't care about you getting sick or dying or getting cancer or, God forbid, having one of those voice box where you talk like, yama, yama. And I'm not trying to make fun of people that have that. I really feel bad. But you think they care, though? They don't care. They don't care if you have no voice. They don't care if you need this thing that you put in your throat or whatever. All they care about is you giving them money to get these cigarettes or cigars or drugs or booze or whatever you're trying to do to numb your pain, you know? This is why I say to people, wake up. We're not living in a beautiful world. And now for saying that, I'm negative. I'm negative. I need to see someone, a psychiatrist. Maybe he could change my mind. With a bunch of friggin' lies, because that's all he would give to me, or she, whoever the shrink is. But, you know, automatically these things I'm talking about, I'm known to be negative. I'm known to not be thinking the right way. When it's just common sense. yeah, I gotta take a little breath there, man. But I mean, yeah, I don't know anymore with people, man. Sad. It's a really sad life we live in, you know. And I'm not being negative for saying that. It's just the damn truth, man. I mean, it's a real shithole, man. It's a really bad freak show that just really takes forever to end. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it a day there, guys. Like I said, I love every one of you for watching these videos. I truly appreciate the support and love. And I also appreciate the video requests of what to possibly talk about in the next videos. I do appreciate that. Like I said, I do try to screenshot as many as I can. I don't really do it in order. Like, maybe if I don't make your video request right away, doesn't mean I forgot about you. I'll probably make it down the road. But, I'm just, trying to screenshot as many as I can see. But anyway, have a good day, guys. Well, I don't know how you can, but try. I'm going to try to do the same. But anyway, love you all. Take it easy. Peace out.